The chants of welcome home echoing throughout the venue. Scarlett Bordeaux walked in almost, 15 years ago?
15 years ago.
Cutting her
one of the
teeth.
most prominent managers in AAW.
Manager of champions.
Manager of champions. Had her first match here in AAW in 2016. That's a long time ago, Tyler. 9
years since her first match in AAW. And this was an athlete that said, yeah, I'm a manager, but I'm much more than that. I want to be taken serious as a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
AAW announced a women's championship. At the time Scarlett Bordeaux was in this company, she was not a part of the field of competitors in that tournament.
I remember when she got into the fray, people go, but isn't she just a manager? And I don't mean that dismissively in retrospect, but she's somebody who's proven her place on the international televised stage of professional wrestling. She's one of those names when people talk about AAW being a launching pad. People come here to make themselves a name. This is a place people talk about within the wrestling industry, and that is why we are the most spoiled fans of professional wrestling in Chicago because of the proving grounds right here. Double cheek meat for you.
And there's that vintage Scarlett Bordeaux signature offense. Meteora to the back of the head, driving Sierra to the mat. Now goes for a cover. Only gets a count of 2. And Scarlett Bordeaux, like you said, one of, if not the very best managers this company has ever seen. Guided Shane Hollister to not 1, but 2 AAW championship reigns. Guided Davey Vega to an AAW tag team championship reign.
She brought Killer Cross here. What did he do in the wrestling world?
TikTok. But here tonight, she's looking to make a statement for herself. I'm not here to guide somebody else to a championship. I'm here to stake my claim.
Look at this, here we go.
My time to be a champion.
You know, but here's the thing for Sierra. She had her run with the AAW championship. Oh, she's grabbing a chair here. She's grabbing a chair here. Okay, all right. You're just using it as furniture. It's just furniture.
Scarlett directing traffic.
Love the scrappiness, love the determination. But Sierra, she's somebody who talked a lot of trash online when she saw that this could be an opportunity. She jumped ahead of everyone and said, hey, I want to beat. I want to beat the gal who was on the big TV show. I want to send her packing out of town, all right? But this is a Scarlett I can tell you is someone who I knew before professional wrestling when she was competing for this little thing called the Loop Rock Girl competition. Oh, yes, she is a pretty face, but she's got a whole lot of kick, all right? She is not to be talked down to. She is not to be dismissed, all right? This is truly a woman who has a lot more than just the look. She knows she's a looker. She knows she's a strutter. She knows heads turn when she's at the airport, but when the eyes are on her, the show is on.
Absolutely. And now Bordeaux, look at that look on her face. Laser focused and now brawling on the outside of the ring. Driving Sierra spine first into the lip of that wrestling ring.
That's using the ring as a weapon. That's being around wrestling for your entire adult life. That's knowing where a chair is underneath the ring before.
Well, and also, using a maneuver like that against the wrestling ring. Being married to a man like Killer Cross. You pick up
that helps.
You pick up a
oh boy, this isn't staying in the ring. This is not staying within the limits of the guardrails.
And now Sierra directing some traffic in her own right.
A lot of leniency from referee Dan Perch here. They are fighting out right in front of us, not too far away here, on the opposite side of the Berwyn Eagles floor. Once again, the action spilling into the stands. We will be back here December 26th, Windy City Classic. You want to watch? Oh yeah, come on. Those beers are cheap and good.
It's no $5 margarita machine.
No, you're darn right.
Oh, and now Scarlett and Sierra brawling by the snack shack. Oh no.
I like where this is going.
Sierra no stranger to using the Berwyn Eagles Club to her competitive advantage.
Sierra, of course, kind of indignant, kind of feeling looked over, kind of feeling like that chip on the shoulder is growing ever bigger as she seals in a not too technical headlock here to bring her through the crowd. There's nothing pretty when you wrap your bicep around someone's head and try and squeeze the blood out of it.
Yeah, Sierra feels like she's never gotten that rightful redemption, that rightful rematch for the AAW Women's Championship.
Yeah, this is not a technical five-star classic. This is a Berwyn street fight. I know that wasn't on the billing. I know we didn't advertise it, but I appreciate our referee for allowing it to go like this. Because I don't know if some people would be nice to him in the parking lot if we got another dusty finish tonight. Of course, still to come, the AAW Championship will be on the line. That no good Trevor Lee going to defend that title against Chicago's very own Rafael Quintero.
That is a cement brick wall behind that banner.
Yeah, that banner is not protecting you too.
No. Now brawling over. Oh God, right in front of those banners again. Right by the bar.
Oh no, don't damage the beer. Don't damage the beer.
Scarlett has the upper hand on Sierra. Now locking in a blood choke on the floor. Perch trying to get both athletes back in the ring.
What's going on here? Oh no! Oh no!
Onto the ball goes Scarlett Bordeaux. Oh God, watch out for that fan!
Will someone protect the beer, Tyler?
Watch out for that
Watch out for that fan! Oh! Watch out for the fan!
Oh!
And by the fan, I was not talking about the fans in the crowd. We're talking about the actual literal fan hanging from the ceiling right now.
Referee checking on Scarlett, checking on Sierra, trying to get both athletes back into the ring. Oh, and now just thrown over the guardrail, dropped on that chair for her troubles.
And of course, you know, I think I saw Sierra get real angry at some of the fans in the crowd who just yelled, "Come on, Charlotte." And you start to hear that chant here from this crowd. They love seeing Scarlett come back to town. They love seeing one of their own who made it to the big time, still wrestling like they're big time. You're not getting the minimal effort here.
Now Sierra charges in. Back elbow collides with Scarlett, now trips the leg up. Hits the ropes, does Sierra! Sliding forearm to the prone opponent.
Oh, I don't like this. Sierra mocking her opponent. Mocking the earlier attempt.
Sierra saying, anything you can do, I can do better, but it's Scarlett Bordeaux moving out of the way!
That's what you get. That's what you get, Sierra.
Release German suplex dumped on her neck.
I don't think Sir Mix-a-Lot would have liked that maneuver right there. This bad baby don't have all that back right now because Scarlett's going to fire up here.
Sierra charges in, eats a back elbow. It's Bordeaux getting the boot up again. Half and half suplex. Oh, able to hold on with the bridge.
Ooh, nearly got her. Nearly got her right there. And also, you got to know, both these women were slamming each other without maybe even the limited give that you have there in the ring. They were doing it outside the ring, so they are spent in a very, very different way than maybe other competitors we saw tonight. They had the most action outside of the ring that we've seen of any match tonight. Berwyn picking their sides with every blow to the chest. Oh! Scarlett saying, bring it on.
Scarlett saying, you want to fight? I'll give you a fight. A slugfest breaking down in the center of the ring here. Ripcord into a lariat, puts her down. Sierra now goes for the cover, hooks the leg.
You see the exclamation, the desperation out of Sierra. This is a woman, a former AAW Women's Champion. That chip, as I mentioned, is on her shoulder. It grows. Look at her, just antagonizing Scarlett, saying, good for you. You were on international TV, but you're in my world now.
Give me something here.
Oh, Smokeshow!
What?
With the kiss of death! And she goes low! And now, we've seen Scarlett hit this before! Sits out, reverse tombstone, and now Bordeaux with the cover! Welcome back to AAW! As vicious as she is delicious, victorious in action, Scarlett Bordeaux!